Trilogy in time. One of my favorite and most compelling past life memories is a trilogy. I was shown 3 consecutive lifetimes that were very poignant and that demonstrated how an individual grows from his or her experiences. In the first scene, I see myself wearing the green uniform of a German SS soldier. 3 of my buddies and I are standing next to our military vehicle, which is pulled over on the shoulder of an isolated country road in Germany. We are smoking cigarettes, talking, and laughing while writing a report of our completed assignment. It is cold out, and I can see the white mist coming from our mouths as our breath hits the cold air. On the right of us is open farmland, which is surrounded by wooden fencing, a few cows, charming farmhouses, and the Alps in the background. On the left, across the street from where we are standing, is a pine forest, pristine and untouched, except for the Jewish camp that we have just decimated with our rifles and machine guns. A farmer had spotted a campfire during the night and alerted the authorities. We had been sent out to investigate the report, and we found a group of Jewish families, men and women of all ages and many children. We systematically wiped them all out and then proceeded to go through their belongings to see if there was anything of value that we might want. In the next instant, the scene changes. Now I am a slightly heavyset, Jewish-Polish woman standing inside a women's dormitory in a concentration camp. My little 5-year-old son is standing in front of me. It's cold, and my son is wearing a too large, costly woven sweater that is rolled up at his wrists and that hangs down to his knees. He has straight, blonde hair falling into his eyes. It looks like it could use a shampooing. With surprise, I recognize him as my son in this lifetime. There is a loud bang behind us, and the dormitory doors fly open. Camp guards barge into the dorm, shouting, "Alter kinder Oz, all the children out," and pushing the children along ahead of them with the butts of their rifles. The mothers are screaming, the children are crying and clinging to their mothers. Just as a guard approaches my son, the boy turns and grabs onto the wooden structures that serve as beds to hold on and keep from being swept away. My heart explodes with pain and horror as I watch him being shoved along with the other children, who are all taken away. Then the scene changes again. This time, I am a German officer. My uniform is brown, and I am wearing heavy leather boots. I am in an empty office. I can hear my footsteps echo around me as I walk to a desk in the center of the room. The room has high ceilings and is dimly lit by a grey light filtering in from the only window. I search the desk drawers for a stamp with filtering in from the only window. I search the desk drawers for a stamp with which to mark the documents that I am carrying in the inside pocket of my jacket. The documents are meant to assist in the escape of Jewish individuals. I keep looking over my shoulder to make sure that I am not discovered. I sense that later I am caught and executed by firing squad, but not before I have assisted in the escape of a large number of Jews. Donna West, once you leave your physical body, you bring your knowledge, your wisdom, and the fruits of your earth experience to the other side. You have to face the results of your thoughts and deeds from your temporary sojourn on this physical planet. Your good and kind actions are greeted with great joy, for you have been learning and mastering the lessons that you were sent here to accomplish. Your negative, violent, and unkind actions are met with dismay. You feel the pain of those you have harmed. You understand at a very deep level that this is not the spiritual path. In future lives, you must repay the people you have hurt with love and compassion. You make it up to them, you make them whole, and great healing occurs. This repayment is not a form of punishment on the other side, it is just learning that the consequences of our actions must be repaired. In the first memory of this trilogy, Donna's behavior hurt others. As the mother in the concentration camp, she experienced what it felt like to be the victim of such behavior. The final lifetime of the 3 gifted her with the opportunity to again be a German soldier, but this time she reached out with love to save the lives of others even at the expense of her own life. There were no more scenes after this, there was no need. Donna had not only learned about love and compassion but had embodied them beautifully. The lesson was complete. Donna's recollection of 3 simultaneous lifetimes is not far-fetched. It probably reflects the shared memories of her soul group. The writer Jane Roberts, author of the 8 books that Chris references in the first story of this chapter, describes the ability of souls to split and to experience concurrent lives. Souls are not constrained by the limitations of the physical body. We are connected at the soul level and can share all experience. The concepts of the Akashic records, a knowledge of all things, and the collective unconscious, a similar idea offered by the psychoanalyst Carl Jung, reflect this potentiality. Perhaps we are all emanations or sparks of the One. Perhaps we are descended from an all-encompassing, invisible energy. Or perhaps, as Catherine uttered so long ago and as I recorded in many lives, many masters, there are many gods, for God is in each of us. The conscious, left-brain mind can often get in the way of our experiences, interrupting a spiritual encounter with overly intellectual questions and speculations. It tells us that we are our bodies, that time is linear, that we exist in the physical dimension only. But when we fall asleep in dream, the grip of our conscious mind is relaxed and released and our subconscious is in control, just as it is during hypnosis. For that reason, dreams are often the settings where past life memories and mystical insights reveal themselves, as the author of the next story does. Soulmate, this is a part of Zindagi Ki Roshni consultancy. It has been established for those who have lost someone and for those who are very sad in their life. About 100 PDF books and 20 short audio books of this topic will be sent to those who join it. This data will be sent to their email or WhatsApp. If you want to join this organization, then please send WhatsApp message to this number.